All right, thanks for joining me in another video of a quick, easy woodworking project that you can make some money from. Today, we're going to make some tea light candle holders, and to start out with, you need yourself a 2x4. Obviously, 8-foot 2x4 or even scraps. I have shown you in the past that I would use leftover pallets to make these as well. The bottom runners, we would use those. We would use the 2x4s off of those, but we are going to go ahead and make one out of a full 2x4. And I wanted to redo this video and show you how to do this because I've started getting a couple of orders in, probably the time of the year, for tea light candles. So I wanted to go ahead and show you guys how to make this. So we're going to cut this board into two pieces to make it more manageable, and I'll show you what we're going to do from there. All right, so we're going to go ahead and come over here and make this cut right down the middle. All right, now that we have this in two different boards, we are going to go ahead and run these through the planer, and we're going to plane both sides down just so that it's nice and smooth. You don't have to do this. When I was first starting, I sanded everything down by hand. So all you want to do is make sure the top of your boards are nice and smooth, and then we'll go from there. This does not have to be your first step, but I do find doing it in a larger board makes it go a lot faster and more time efficient. So this is the way that I would do it. We're going to go ahead and run these through the planer, and we're going to go from there. So our most recent order was going to be for a 3 tea light candle holder. If you'd like me to go over the specific measurements that I use to get each one of my tea light candle holders, going from 1 to, I think my largest that I make is 7, I can definitely make an additional video going over those measurements and how I get them. But for the purpose of this video, I am going to go ahead and let you know it will be 9 inches long. So we're going to want to make a mark at the 9 inches. Now, from there, and the easiest way to remember this is you're going to come in 1.5 inches from your end right here. You will also come in 1.5 inches from this side as well. And then you're going to split the difference of 9 in half, and you're going to end up with 4.5. Now you can adjust your dimensions however you'd like. If you'd like these candle holders to be slightly closer together, you're more than welcome to do that, which will leave you 1.5 inches in between each candle holder, and then 3/4 on the edge. Since I planed my boards, I'm at 3 3/8. So we are going to go ahead and go half of that, 3 3/8, which will bring that right in between 5/8 and 3/4, because it'd be 11/16. So we will mark these two center points out. Now, the reason I do all of these measurements before I make this cut is because this will give us an extra amount to hold on to while we're drilling it. You are more than welcome to cut this off, but if you're making 1 or 2, having a longer piece of board will help you hold on to it. The depth of tea lights are 1/2 inch, so you're going to want to drill 1/2 inch out. You're more than welcome to measure up 1/2 inch to make sure that you only drill it as far as you have to. I've done it a few times, and it runs right about the 1.5 inches on my drill bit, so I will be able to go ahead and drill this out without an issue. All right, so you want to go ahead and fit it in all of your holes. Make sure that you are good to go. And all of these seem to fit really well. Now we're going to go over and we're going to go ahead and make our cut and cut this down a little bit. So I went ahead and moved it over, cut it, forgot to hit the record button, but we're back. All we did was cut down to our 9 inches, and this is what we have as of now. Now to sell these, this is going to be another optional way of doing this. There are times where I'll just sand all of these edges down. I'll definitely sand this bottom edge down. But today we're going to go ahead and use a router, and we're going to router these holes and router these edges to give it a nice rounded look. So we're going to knock that out. Now, so far, this is what we have. We are going to go ahead and sand down the inside of this, a little bit of the sides, and then we're going to take this sharp edge off right here and make everything feel real nice. All right, so this is where we are now. Nice light sanding. Everything looks good. All right, I almost forgot to record, but just me staining, so I'll fast forward through it. We are using an antique walnut, is what the order called for, so we're gonna. Okay, so there you have it. I have the tea light candle holder that I made over there drying right now, and this is what you will end up with. Obviously, it's going to be a 3 tea light candle holder in this walnut color, and that's what you'll end up with. It's super easy, super fast to do, and as I said through the video, you don't have to router these holes or these edges. Most of the time, even with these edges, especially since you're making this out of a soft wood, these rounded corners here, you can get with sandpaper really, really easy. You also don't have to plane this wood, but as I've come along and come further down this journey of woodworking, I have been able to buy different tools and refine the process to make it look even better, which, don't get me wrong, this one is not bad, but this is by far, I don't think, in the same quality standards as the one that I just made. And there are 2 things that I want to leave off with that. I normally leave my worst looking product as what I'm trying to sell, because I don't want a customer to get, let's say, the ugliest one that I've made, but if this is what they think they're going to get and they get a far superior product, that will help along the way, I think. Now, if you put your best product out there, you have to live up to those expectations. You are your brand, and if I can always over deliver and not accidentally under deliver, then that's what I want to do. And that's why I have this one on my Etsy page, and I will ship out a better, nicer looking one that I've had time to develop over time. So just as an FYI, you can buy, a 2x4x8 for roughly $4 and some change, so $5. And I sold that 3 tea light candle holder for $16. So that alone is 3x that money. Now, I will have to ship it, which is going to roughly probably be about $3 to ship something that small and that light. So you have to factor that in, but I by far paid for my material, paid for the shipping. So say it's your first tea light candle holder that you make. If you sell a 3 tea light candle holder, you will make $8. And that's all you'll make the first go around. Anything after that's going to be profit, along from obviously your shipping costs. But if you batch a bunch of these out and you have them sitting on the shelf, these are, just ready to stain and ship out. These are really good to do, and you can make some good money on it. They don't take up a lot of space. They stack really nice. You can get them on a shelf and just let them sit there until they sell. But like I said, just one of them pays for my 2x4, which pays for, I don't know, depending on what is ordered, the rest of the money for that. So all you got to do is get one sale and you can make some money and pay for the material to make the product. So great project, easy to do, something really nice to learn how to do as you're coming along. And if you can sell more of them, that's a lot of tool money that you can make so that you can buy the planer, buy the different saws, and the sanders and whatnot. So please go ahead and make some of these. They sell them online for right about what I list mine for. I can't tell you what to list yours, and then in different areas, if you're going to sell them around your area, that all depends, that all changes with that as well. So I'm pretty sure that to cover shipping costs, I think my single candle light holder, I start charging $5 for, and then work up from there, because I don't want to make something that is for free, and by the time I ship it, I make absolutely no money. So you got to make a couple of dollars off of it each time you sell one. But the bigger that you make them, the more money you're going to make, obviously. If you enjoyed the video tonight, if you got something out of it, please smash that like button, share this video with family and friends, and make sure you subscribe. You subscribing, sharing with friends and family greatly helps the channel. I appreciate it. My family appreciates it. I will leave some links down in the description box below for some of the tools that we used. If you want, go ahead and go down there in the description box, click on one of those affiliate links. Those are Amazon affiliate links. If you want, go on there. You can buy this, anything that I've used here today, and it helps the channel. It allows me to bring more projects and ideas to you, and allows me to continue to do this. So I greatly appreciate you guys tuning in. Please stick around. We're going to make more videos. Hopefully we can grow this channel even bigger than what it has become. And I want you guys there for the rest of the journey. Thanks a lot. I enjoyed doing this build for you guys today, and I will catch you in the next video.